Okay, we're going to start this meeting learning all the meeting room tools. Thanks for popping on and watching this. But this video is probably going to take a little bit longer because there's a lot of tools. We want you to be familiar with all the tools, so we'll move this pretty quickly. I think that you'll probably get a pretty good idea of what to do. So starting with, you're going to log in. You want to make sure that you're on your dashboard. Don't click on any of the links. The only way to get to this. Hang on just a second. So the next thing you want to do is over on your right side, the next arrow is you put in your meeting room name. In my case, it's Dan's room. I could change that to Dan's room 2. I could change it to 3. I think we said before, you can put anything you want in there. That becomes your meeting room. If you're going to do something permanent, like a QR code or anything, make sure that you've got it in there, that you spelled it correctly, and then you'll copy that link. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So the next thing you're going to do is you'll see the next arrow there is create room. So you're going to click on that, and of course, then a green button pops up that says click to join. You don't have to worry about putting anything in this box again where it says room name. It's already remembered it. So all you're going to do now is just click on that green box. And when you do, there's my happy face. It's going to take you to the screen. It's going to be live. It should automatically, if you look on the left, it should automatically put your name in there. In my case is Dan Cheadle. And you do have to join the meeting. If you just sit here looking at yourself and going, where is everybody? You haven't joined the meeting. You have to join the meeting. This is a meeting room link that you click. What you're really looking at, if you see your live video, is just your camera's on. It's been activated. Your voice has been activated. And so it's just showing you that it's been activated, but you have to click the blue box there that says join meeting. And then of course, once you do, it takes you into the meeting. You're going to see if you are the first one in and you want to be, this is going to be important to make a note here. If you're hosting a meeting with several people, make sure that you're in plenty early. I'm just saying because otherwise other people could come in, they could be joining you as a moderator. We like to see you in as the moderator, so just make sure you get into your meeting early because that way you can set all the controls, and we're going to go through that here in just a second as far as setting up your meeting. So you're going to see a little box that says you are the moderator. Below it, it says record this meeting. You can both boxes will disappear if they don't. You can click them off. It's not a big deal. So now that you're the moderator, here's your control panel. Your control panel pops up and down. And so that's pretty much all the tools right there that you have, that you need. So the first couple, of course, are your voice check and your video. Obviously, if you're in and you see yourself, it's all pretty much connected. But let's just say that you wanted to turn your voice off or you wanted to turn your camera off, you can do it. Those are the controls that you use for your voice and for your camera. The next is your share screen. This is a share screen. We'll get to this a little bit later, and I'm going to show you how that works. But that's your share screen. The next one is your chat box. And so that's the chat. And if you click on the chat, we'll just go through this real quick. This box on the left-hand side, this black box that says chat, opens up. You look in the bottom where that arrow is, and it says type a message. You type in a message. You can put links in here. So if you wanted to share a website address or an email address or phone number, and whatever you want to share, you can type it into that box, including links that you want to copy and paste or type in there. And then you just hit enter, and it will go into that chat box, that black screen. The next one is hands up. The little hand there is really handy. And the reason it's handy is because if you mute all of your attendees, then they can use that. And so you want to tell people, hey, you're going to be muted, but if you have a question, you can put your little yellow hand on, you click on that. It does like a little yellow hand raise and allows you to be able to ask a question or communicate. The next thing is the box that says that has a little two people on there. Right now it shows that there's one. That's just because I'm the only one in here doing the recruiting. Could tell you how many people are in the meeting, 12, 20, 50, doesn't matter. And if you click on that box, you'll notice on the right-hand side, there's all your attendees on the right. And so you can mute them, you can open them up, you can turn their video off, you can do whatever you want as far as your attendees go. The next box is your um, meeting room, how you want it. Do you want the person that's talking to be on the screen? Do you want yourself to be on the screen? Or would you like everybody to show up on the screen? So that's kind of your control box for how you want people to show up on your screen. If you've ever been in a meeting where they've got, 25 boxes on the screen of everybody's little video, that's where you control that. The three dots that you see where the arrow's pointing at is more controls, more tools that it's expanded. So we're going to get into that. When you click on those three dots, you have another drop-down box that opens up. Here you have your security options. If you're doing a meeting and you expect to have quite a few people showing up, it's not a bad idea to set your security option. And what that does is it enables a lobby. That means that people can't just automatically come into your meeting. They're going to go into your lobby, and what you'll hear is like a little knocking sound. Somebody's at the door. And so kind of cool. But then that's going to open up a little box on your screen that says, do you want David to enter your meeting? Do you want to keep him in the meeting room, or do you want to cancel him out? If it's somebody that you don't know, you might want to just cancel them out. Don't let them in your meeting. If it's somebody that you were expecting to attend your meeting, you can just let them in, and they will automatically come into your meeting with their camera and audio. In the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you'll see if you follow the yellow arrow, what I'm pointing to is mute all. If you click on this box, let's say you've got 25 people and a lot of people are talking and people got dogs barking or whatever. This is just a very quick button. You can just go down to that lower right corner, put mute all, and that just quiets everybody down. Let everybody know, hey, I just muted everybody. And so if you want to, um, have them unmute, you can do that up on the upper part of the screen. There's three dots next to it. That again is another expanded drop-down box that allows you to do other things, like maybe I want to start my meeting with having everybody muted first. So when everybody's coming in, we want it to be quiet. And then when we start the meeting, we can tell everybody, hey, everybody's muted. And everyone starts the meeting muted. So it's just a little bit more control. If you do that, there's a little box up there. You just click on everyone starts muted and you hit OK. There it is right there. And you just hit OK. If you are going to record your meeting, this is again where the little three dots are. On your main control panel, there's a little button there that says start recording. You just click on that and your meeting will automatically start recording. Now, what will happen is when you start recording is it wants to know where it's going to download, because when it's done recording, you get an automatic MP4. It's an MP4 file. It will automatically download onto your computer. So you have a hard copy of your meeting. So it's not on the net, it's downloaded right to your computer, which is really cool, because then you could go edit it, and then from there you can upload it to, YouTube or, VidMe or whatever else you want to use. So it's going, so when you hit recording, it's just going to say, where do you want me to save this file? What file do you want me to put this in? And it will give you those options right there. When you're recording, it's going to also open up this box. It's going to say, do you want to record Microsoft Edge tab, which is what I use, window, just your window, or entire screen. I recommend that you click on entire screen And also, just in case you are going to show videos, if you're going to click on a website and you're going to be showing some kind of video, if there's any exterior audio that you want to be included in your meeting, like showing a video, make sure that you click this little tab that says also share tab audio. And when you click that button, then you can click share, and it will open up. Now, the top yellow arrow is pointing at a screen. You have to click on that. It says entire screen. So I clicked on entire screen. Now I've got to click on it and then hit share. If you don't, it's just going to sit there. You have to click on it. A lot of people call me, hey, my share screen, I got through it, but it's not opening up or it's not sharing or whatever. You have to go back. Make sure you click on that where it's, when you click on entire screen, and then where the top yellow arrow is, where it says click on the screen. You want to just put your arrow on it or your cursor and just click on it. It will activate what you're sharing, and then you click the share button and you're all set. If you're doing anything like, hey, I want to have a, background. I don't want my kids in the background to be seen, or my wife is in the kitchen cooking, and I don't want anybody to see my family or, my background. You can select a background. You just click on that and it opens up. If you have a custom background that you want to upload to have behind you, you can do that. Just simply click on add background, and it will go take you right to your file system on your computer, and you can find the file that you want to use, and then it will automatically put it behind you. And then we have some generic backgrounds that you can choose from as well, that you can also use. And then you just simply click on OK. That's a wrap. Those are all the tools. Pretty simple. Actually, went quicker than I thought. I will be posting this up to a training site here pretty shortly.